Have you ever wanted to go into more detail in Minecraft? Well, now you can. Welcome everyone to another mod spotlight, and today we are going to cover the BetterWorld mod. Hell yeah, and this mod is just crazy awesome, especially if you are into creative building. Oh dear. Now there are 7 modules on the forum page, which you can download individually. 4 of them are still under development, and 3 of them I'm gonna cover in this spotlight. The 4th one is about food and plants, and it is so much stuff in there that it is enough for a whole other spotlight. So let's see what the first 3 modules actually have in store for us. The first module is actually the core blocks. Now in here we can find a bunch of recipes and world generation stuff that I'm going to show you right now before we have a look at the building materials. Now there's 2 types of ores spawned in the world, I would assume, that are graphite ore and bauxite ore. Right? Now if you put those guys in a crafting table, you will get their respective nuggets or dust. Pretty cool. Now what can you do with that? You actually put I think I prepared some here, you can put the dust in a furnace. Pretty cool. And it will actually result in some alumina. There we go. So we take the graphite nuggets and alumina, and we actually use a blast furnace. Again, check the recipe, it's right on the forum page. And you can see there's 2 slots. So if we put the graphite nuggets down there and the alumina on the top, we will see some results. Now what we will get, it is actually a aluminium ingot. Pretty cool. Now you take an iron ingot and an aluminium ingot, put it back in the blast furnace, and what you will get is some duraluminium. Oh my gosh, there's so many letters in that word. That is pretty cool. Now what can you do with that? Of course, you can craft yourself some tools. Just the way you would do it anyways, and you can see there are all the tools that you need. Now, what is special about those, you would ask? Now, they're a little bit better than iron, but what you can actually do, once it is almost broken, you simply put it in a furnace, and you see, it actually will smelt back into the ingots. Unfortunately, you'll lose the sticks, but it's not the whole world. And there you have 3 duraluminium ingots back. That is pretty cool. Just very briefly concerning the basic principle of the recipes. Now, the first 16 types of bricks you actually get using 4 cobblestone and 1 of the 16 dyes. And here I have 4 example recipes, and you can see this already results in 64 different types of items or blocks. That is pretty impressive. Here we have an example for the light floor blocks, and they actually look like normal floor, but they emit light, just like glowstone. Now all the blocks in the following scene actually come with stairs. Yes, you heard right. What the hey, so many freaking new blocks. This is just crazy awesome. And for those who don't know, this is no texture pack. This is actually all new blocks that you can use for building within the same world. Of course, they are HD, which means you need at least to have Optifine as well, or maybe some kind of MC patcher would do it. But I definitely recommend Optifine. Look at this. And here you can actually see the light floor, which actually emits light. There are no torches and it's still very lit up. That is pretty cool. Of course, this mod also comes with some new glass type stuff that you can use within your builds, just to have some variety from the vanilla glass texture. Last but not least, we're gonna have a look at the roof modules that you can use, and these are just a few examples, and you can see this is just crazy, and the way you can combine these to make the most awesome roofs that you have ever seen in Minecraft. Now, just as a little example on, the general principle, you have, for instance, here this corner, and you could simply make a very nifty shaped roof corner simply using that. We also have these kind of corners, and you can make the edge just like so. And this is just it's a great idea, great design. And you can see here 9 different textures. I like this one, very old, and I like this one very much. Now, I had a very hard time building this roof actually. You kind of have to figure out which module could go where to make different shapes and all that good stuff, but generally you will get the hang of it once you figure out what the modules can do, how they can be placed, how they interact with the other objects, and so on and so forth. But it is great. I mean, you can make huts, you can make real roofs, you can make tower roofs that really look like them, and it just gives it a whole new dimension, in my opinion. Alright, so these were actually the first 3 parts of this mod that you can install individually. The 4th one being about plants and all that good stuff, 5th one being about decoration, 6th one being about machinery, and 7th being about security. But a lot of these are actually still under development, but you can see this is potentially going to revolutionize Minecraft. This is great. Now let's just to finish off have a look at the block list, and you can see I'm now scrolling as fast as I can, and you can see the cursor going down and it's not stopping. These are all the roof things, and I actually figured there is also a glass roof. You can see you have some glass corners and you also have this glass roof, so that is great. You can make a glass roof that is roof shaped. Oh god. And everything has a stair, so that is pretty cool. I'm pretty happy I found this mod. This is crazy. I'm just now intrigued to do some creative stuff with it. Alright guys, check out the mod in the description. I hope you've been enjoying this spotlight. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for downloading the mod and have a good time. Send in some creations you've done with that. That would be pretty cool. Other than that, thank you so much for everything, for watching. Have a good time and see you next time. Bye bye.